Okay, so this will be a really quick video on simplifying fractions, mainly because most people understand it pretty well. I just want a very quick clarifications just for those that really need it. Okay, right, if we're simplifying fractions, that is when we're trying to make the numbers smaller. Okay, but remember, not all fractions do simplify. Okay, for example, 1/2 doesn't simplify, does it? Okay, because they can't get any smaller than that. Or if we had something like 19 over 21. Well, some of you might recognise that 19 is a prime number. Nothing goes into it, so that can't be simplified either. However, you might notice that this one here, this 15 out of 20, that can simplify. And the reason for that is that they're both in a common times table. Okay, they're both in the same times table. Okay, so have a think. What times table are they both in? Correct, they are in the 5 times tables. Okay, so all we got to do, see how many 5s go into top and bottom. How many 5s go into 15? It'd be 3. How many 5s go into 20? It'll be 4. Okay, this one, if we have a look at that, it's not immediately obvious what times table they're in. Nice little trick though to check if a number's in the 3s, for example. Add the digits together, and whatever that comes out as, if that's in the 3 times table, then this is in the 3 times table. 1 add 5 is 6. 6 is in the 3 times table, so 15 will be in the 3 times table. Okay. 2 add 1 is of course 3, and that's definitely in the 3 times table. Okay. So we could divide them both by 3. See how many 3s go into top, see how many 3s go into the bottom. So 5 for the top, and 7 for the bottom. Okay. Now, can either of these simplify any further? Is the highest common factor, is the times table that they're both in, the highest times table that they're both in, 1? If that's true, they can't simplify any further. Okay, but if you have something like this, let's first of all try and simplify this in bits, because it's not immediately obvious what times table they're both in. Okay, some of you might have figured it out straight away. Most of you probably haven't though. Okay, but you notice they're both even numbers. They end in an even number, so they're both even numbers. So that means we could divide by 2 to start with, couldn't we? Divide by 2, we'll get 14 over 28. Both even numbers again. So we'll get, so divide by 2. You don't need to write these divide by 2s each time. Just put the equals. That'll be fine in my book. Okay. Divide by 2, you'll get 7 over 14. Can we simplify that anymore? Are they both going to go in another times table? Yes, they are. Okay, you might notice they're both in the 7 times table. Okay, divided by 7, we're going to get 1 over 2. Okay, don't need to do it all in one stage. Okay, you can do it in little steps. That is perfectly acceptable. No one's going to say, "Oh, you're so dumb" for that. Okay. Similarly for this one, again, both even numbers. Let's half them both. We'll get 64 over 150. Half them again. And we'll get 32 over 75. Okay, now, it's not so obvious to see if you can simplify this one. In fact, you can't simplify it, okay? Because what's in the 75s? What goes into 75? You could have 5, you could have 25, you could have 3, you could have 15, but none of those go into 32. Okay, so that is fully simplified. That is your final answer for that one. Okay, thank you very much.